Hello, Adam Easter here, Lovemonger. Reading number 10, 5 Minutes of Love. No matter what, gotta do it. Okay, what we did yesterday. We read about non-beauties, seniors, and intellectuals. So we're gonna read the other three. Artists. Joined to the mindless sex bomb fallacy is the erroneous view of the seductress as a servile man pleaser, a glorified housekeeper, inspiring men to feats of genius. In this fantasy sequence, a negligee siren rouses the creative giant on a feather bed with the perfectly appointed breakfast tray. What great artist doesn't dream of a domestic menial and muse to coo approval, fetch his paints, turn down his bed, bend to his whims, and shine in reflected glory? Jokes, jokes, jokes. Plenty, in fact. Seductresses, if they wished, easily entrained artists and other creators into lifelong passions. But rather than decorative, passive, compliant muses, they wrote their own books and lit their own creative fires. They repudiated the traditional submissive parasitic model and appropriated an older female role, the divine mistress of spells. A whole genus of seductress wielded it. A whole genus of seductress wielded this goddess-given thaumaturgic power both to ravish men and build major careers. Often they possessed their own covey. Covey? Is that the female coven? Often they possessed their own covey of male muses, but with typical reciprocity, they delivered much inspiration as they received. Primordial magic making worked the same way. The goddess's mana infected and transfigured her boat hairs. She writes a thick-ass, juicy sentence, doesn't she? Damn. Yes, but she's right about artists. There's so many artists that they don't need to just support man. But that's cool when they do. It's cool when it's mutual, definitely. Shout out to Frida Kahlo. Frida! Oh, Frida. I digress. Governmental leaders. A subset of the ornamental muse homemaker myth is the pom-pom girl in the man's parade. The politician's gopher, mouthpiece, and prop. Great leaders, claim psychologists, want eager converts and team players who ratify, follow, and diffuse non-hostile karma. This tired cliche of the luscious camp follower and Senate groupie went out with Monica Lewinsky. Shout out to Monica Lewinsky. The seductress reduced to whipette. Monica, she's mad dope, and she's mad hip-hop too. Real seductresses, by contrast, were shakers and movers and often wore the pants politically. The Marktweiber, German for vamp politicas, a fifth category of siren, led nations in political fashions and exercised equal clout in the throne room and bedroom. Instead of downsexing themselves in the office, they played up their erotic allure in order to brew charisma, win consensus, consolidate power, and bespell constituents. Seduction and politics are natural bedfellows. They potentiate each other and work synergistically. Because men have always known and exploited this, they try to turf women out through intimidation and slander. With classic calumny, they branded the 6th century Theodora a new Delilah and a citizen of hell stung by the devil's fly. In reality, she governed Byzantium with finesse while putting forth irresistible powers of fascination. The Marktweiber demolished the satanic boss lady stereotypes, winning men and governing with equal proficiency. Adventuresses. This will be the last one. A 6th chapter takes on another deep dive fallacy, the Madonna horror fiction. This old chestnut won't go away. Biobehaviorist Richard White still warns darkly that the dichotomy between a domestic angel and the quick trick Jezebel is rooted firmly in the male mind. Ultra feminine, virtuous homemakers inspire love everlasting. Hell rakes who invade the male dominion of high action and sexual adventure get laid, forgotten, and scorned. Nobody gets serious over a woman on the move and make. She's the whore-hearted hussy and shark goddess, the one you don't marry. Romantically minded women have to be crazy to leave home and hit the high seas of sex, thrills, ill-gotten gains, and fun in the wild zone. Crazy like a fox. The most fabulous charmeuses of history, idolized and adored to the grave and beyond, were rakish adventurous and sex professionals. Damn rights. Descended from the first prehistoric love goddess, Inanna, the out for kicks wanderer and prostitute, they buccaneered through life, fortune hunting, daredeviling, and raiding male hearts. They didn't, it's true, win Sunday school medals, but they were neither better nor worse than other women and actually liked men and aided their fortunes. Patriarchy stigmatized siren adventurers as vile, unmarriageable tramps for a reason. Their escape from domestic captivity was too seditious, their sexuality too unbounded, and their siren song of the open road too strong. Men can't resist them. The urge is rooted in much deeper than the Madonna. In the first roving, the urge is rooted deeper than the Madonna. In the first roving, roistering sex goddess.